Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, this is a fairly interesting deck here. I've been testing around with the Dark Tropical decks idea for a while, but what I was trying wasn't really working for me. I was trying to double your Vettel, going heavily dark, and I think the way to do that is probably not that way. The way to do it would probably just be using two Mons, your Vettel and Sableye, or something like that. But I was just trying to see if I could make something that would uh, be able to be useful for darkness and be able to boost the damage. Whereas Sableye, not so much, doesn't really benefit. Only your your Valtal. I always get this messed up. But yeah. Anyway, I was struggling with the deck. Sometimes it was good, and sometimes it was just not quite what it needed to be. If you guys want to see my videos from that, I do have a few lying around, so feel free to let me know down below what you guys think. But as you could see before, I had a couple of new additions or unexpected additions into this, and you'll notice Delibird down there. And with Delibird, my thought was, oh, I want to test it out. He's a really fun and seeming mon, and we've got a couple of quick hairs in there. So the aim is to get Delibird out, use a quick hair to put him into the PC, and then burn my Mega Gengar plate to get Mega Gengar used, and then use him again. That is the idea. So I want to set up a rush first, just to keep the pressure on my opponent, so I have enough time to get out my Delibird and do those shenanigans. That is what the aim is here. So I've been facing a whole lot of 26, 2700, 2900 players, and as you see by my ranking myself, I'm only bordering on like 3k, and reason being, I've been testing a lot, but also when you lose to someone that is that rank, you get hammered, absolutely hammered. Like, you're losing like 50, 60 points, and when you're winning to them, I'm only winning like up to 10 or maybe if that, even that amount. So that is why. And what I want to do here, I'm going to test the full limits of this because of running Delibird. I just want to see. I kind of expected that. I just want to see how many times I can cycle this Mega Gengar. What is it going to be? What I can expect out of this deck. So that Moltres is pretty decent. I'm just going to throw my Yveltal. I'm just going to throw him out in front of it anyway. And now this is going to give me a little bit of time. So with Articuno coming out, it's going to give me enough time to get out my Delibird, and then I am able to drop another mon in front of it to protect it, stop him from going anywhere, and then I can do my little shenanigans that I want to try. And when he moves from the PC to the bench, I get a Mega Plate back, and his blue is actually quite nasty. So this is eliminated from the duel if I land that blue, which I don't want to happen, and that is why I want to use Quick here. So I'm going to pop it off right now, get him in the PC, and now what I aim to do is max revive my Gengar. By doing that, I should be able to cycle a few mons. Okay, well, before I do that, I'm just going to run my Panda up at him. Hopefully I can roll my double spin it a few times just to make sure I'm staying safe. But what I want to achieve is, if any of my mons get knocked out, that's going to cycle Delibird to the bench. When Delibird is cycled to the bench, I get my Mega Plate back. When I get my Mega Plate back, I can try and cycle another mon, or I can max revive to try and get my Gengar back out. And he doesn't want to have a part of that. So what I am going to have to do is make sure I don't lose like this. If he comes and attacks me and rolls his 90, I could potentially be in for some trouble. Alright, so I have an opportunity right now, and I'm going to have to take it. I'm going to have to try and attack this guy, and I need my spinner to spin more than his. 1, 2, there we go. There we go. I'll take that. Well, he was Panjump was definitely worth the investment. I think potentially he may even be worth not evolving a lot of the time. But I want to try evolving him just because Pangoro is dark, whereas Panjump isn't. He backs off with Articuno. He still had a chance to try and take me, but he didn't want to take it. So I'm just going to move forward. I want to try and get cycling. I want to cycle my Pangoro, and if I've still got him around, I want to be able to make the most of him and just damage. So this is like just an extreme fighting cycle deck is what I'm trying to create. So I'm just gonna attack here. I'll be happy just to get knocked out, but I'll definitely take knocking him out as well. If I can get any advantages, I'll take them now. Then I can always max revive and go from there. So I'm just gonna go and attack. I'm just gonna go for it. And if he rolls his 50 or miss, I'll take that. I miss. I ran these guys, my pandas, with my Spiritomb deck, and that was a fun deck to run. I kind of feel like I want to run that again. I'm just going to move my Coco up so I can potentially get a surround on Articuno, or if Moltres moves down, Moltres. But I'm just going to leave my panda there to get surrounded. Swap spot going down. Alright, so he's going to come in to surround me. So, I'm just going to attack. If he gets us one single swipe, or that would have been a tie if I landed my 100. But that's right. I am happy with that. So the cycle, I get my Mega Plate back, and with my Mega Plate back, let's just check it. Let's make sure it is back. I saw some things from TMMN in the X-Clan that he was running a Delibird and he didn't get things back. That may be because if he got Delibird was cycled while his Mega Gengar was still active, the plate is still active and doesn't deactivate, and you can't recycle it until he's in the PC or finished. So I want to max revive now, get myself my Mega Gengar back. If he comes and attacks me, I've got bigger C levels than him, as long as I'm not rolling purple and gold again. And this could be quite alright. This could be alright. Here we go. So he's gonna, no, he didn't attack. And because he didn't attack, I am going to take this opportunity. I can't play around with him too much. I nearly lost because of that. So sitting at myself a little surround here. Swap spot surround. Now I don't have my swap spot anymore, but it is worth the attempted surround for him. So Moltres coming down for the pressure. And I'm actually just going to move up my Gengar. If he wants to come down and attack and knock out my Coco, I can still Mega Gengar and get back there. And if he attacks and knocks me out, I was gonna say, if he attacks and knocks me out, I'll be like, that's very dangerous. But what I can do next is I can potentially move my, depending on what happens here. Okay, confused. Now, Articuno Confused should be a decent miss machine. Should be. But we all know how unreliable the birds are. I'm gonna Mega Gengar. I wanna go quick here with Delibird again. But before I do that, just in case I suddenly gets knocked out, I want to be able to make sure I can use my Mega Gengar plate. So I'm gonna try and use up my Mega Gengar. When I've used up my Mega Gengar, okay, he goes defensive. That's fine. That's far better for me. Keep him away from my Delibird. I don't want anyone to attack that. So now it's going to be about setting up. I've done my little rush, and I've got to set up. I need to get Gengar up onto that corner. I need to get Yveltal trying to block off one of the entries, whoever he goes for. Okay, that's fine. I kind of feel like attacking. but I may go for a bit of pressure. Maybe I can cycle Delibird without just using my Quick Care. Quick Care is such a unutilized plate. And because really it's a one plate that you don't really get anything back off if he's trying to set up a surround for me, which I can surround him easy if I wanted to, but I kind of want to leave his Articuno confused because it shouldn't be a very good figure now. I want to get the advantage that I can get here. He got the surround on Yveltal, which I probably should have taken him out since I had the opportunity with Coco. I could have always taken that entry point later. But hey, let's just move on up. Let's see if we can just block him off. If he wants to come after Coco and get a good decent roll, then I can still surround him. That is the aim here. I also want to try and confuse that Dialga. So I'm just going to move on up here. Get my Delibird in the way. If he can potentially come and surround me, and he'll be silly to do that. There we go. That's one bonus about playing against lower players. Sometimes they rush you, and other times they take surrounds. Like if you just dangle a surround in front of them, sometimes they just take it like that. If he attacks and gets confused or burnt, Dialga is not going to be very good. So I want to try and cycle out now my Delibird. Get that Mega Gengar plate back one more time. And I also need to defend against that Dialga. If I can freeze him, that'll be nice. Or if I can take him out on that 70 again, that would be nice too. And since I've got him pinned down, then not quite. Not quite. But at least he's got weight, so it's going to give me another turn to defend a little bit potentially. Now, I could surround here, but because he's confused, I'm just going to try this one more time. Alright, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. I like to try and leave status mons on the board that are not very useful when statused. Say, if you've got like a Dialga or a Leo that is burnt, they're doing less damage and they've got half their will as a miss. I like to try and leave them on the board, although sometimes with RNG it can backfire on you. And now he's going after my my entry point holder, so I'm just going to attack here. Hopefully I can knock this guy out. If I can, no. But the bonus of that is, as I was talking about cycling, I get to cycle this again and get your Yveltal out, and then I'm going to be one more turn away from my Mega Gengar. And if I can get Mega Gengar over beside that Charizard, I should have a surroundable game there for me. As long as I can survive this. If I go gold, no. But, do you know what? Because I didn't, that's still a good roll for me. Because, look who just moved to the PC, off the PC. And I'm happy with that. I am very, very happy with that. So, I've still got another quick here. I've got to try and find the time to use that. Maybe I've got to go down to only using one. Alright, so he's just setting himself up right about now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to send up my Delibird yet again. And see if he can take the bait and attack it. It looks like he's going to set up another surround for it, and that's okay. I can deal with a surround going down on him. So I'll definitely take that. Do I need to cycle anything else? First of all, before I try and get him cycled, I better use my Mega Gengar plate. And to do that, I'm just going to go straight and attack this Charizard. Hopefully, I'll be happy to take him to the PC with me, take him hostage. I'd like that, but that's alright too. Either if he rolled not very much damage, I would have been happy with that. If he rolled the damage, then here we go, back to the PC again. And now I can just keep pulling him out. And I just need to cycle one or two more times. And if I can do that, I'll be... Look how many times have I got Mega Gengar so far? This is the third, or is this the fourth? That's a lot. Someone can just let me know down below if you can go back, or if you've counted how many times I've Mega Gengared. Looking this time for damage on damage, I know the first time it didn't work out for me, but I'm mainly damage. I have one more turn. If I can attack that Moltres I'm just going to go for it. Go for the wins while I can take them. And if I can poison it, that'll be great as well. There we go. So this deck potentially could have some potential. Just the amount of cycling you can do with it. The joy of being able to go and battle and attack on your own turn, be a little bit aggressive, and not worrying about, oh, maybe I need to conserve this, is definitely nice. So I'm going to go through, see if I can cycle one more time. And by cycling one more time, or two more times actually, what that is going to allow me to do, hopefully get my Mons up his side of the board, and get him in a locking downable position. That is what I want to aim for. And I want to use my Mega Gengar that way. Just go for attacks, go for wins. If he gets a 70... I was going to say if he gets a 70 he's in trouble, but turns out I am. But I'm just going to keep on doing, you know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to cycle them. And he's coming for the Zapdos. I want to bring out my Sableye. And we are going to have some fun. So he can't jump over me, and then I want to go attacking with Pangoro, get that Delibird back on the bench, try and cycle it one more time, and just put it in the way of my opponent so I can get it where it's going to be difficult for him. And probably the best place for my Sableye to be is back here, because then I can jump over things and... Okay. Or he can just straight go for the attack. Hopefully he gets that miss. Dodge, alright, that's alright for me. So, I can potentially surround his Articuno now, but because it's confused, I'm just going to leave him there. I want to get some attacks going. I want to try and cycle my Mons again. I should be able to leave him there. Worst case scenario, I should be able to jump back with Sableye, and he hopefully shouldn't be able to knock out Sableye. Okay, he's just going for that surround, and I'm happy for him to go for a surround there. I'm just looking for my... Roost. I should have attacked Dialga again. I'm guessing he's going to surround me. There we go. So he's just taking all the little baits, and I'm just going to keep cycling. So if you're playing a better player, they may not always take the bait, but... I just got one more Mon to cycle. If I can cycle out my Gengar, I get Mega Gengar back, and I can go for another run with Mega Gengar. That is the aim here. That is what I'm going for. I've got 40 seconds left. Okay, I didn't quite realise. I'm just going to make a run up at him. Delibird is so weak that... There we go. Traps are set. Got my Gengar back. Let's get Delibird up towards the goal. Get him within 2 spaces goal, get him attacking it again, make sure I can get my Delibird in attacked, and just everywhere I need it to be, really. So, got my Gengar out. I can Mega Gengar next turn. I can potentially Mega Gengar between Dialga and Zapdos. Alright. There we go. That's the equivalent of running Steel Wing on Zapdos, just gonna say that. It happens, and it happens with the unreliable birds. I've got my Mega Gengar, so I still shouldn't have to worry about that much. He's got his entries pinned down now. So I've still got only 30 seconds left. And if he wants to continue to attack me, maybe I might end up burning him or hopefully knock him out. But what I want to do here is I am going to go for... just a sneaky little attack. I should be able to knock this out as long as I don't miss again, or... I level up the dodge. I want my dodge again to survive, and it's surviving. It is surviving. Wow. So, now I'm in a predicament because I left the Articuno there for so long. I can easily surround it, but this video isn't about that. I am just going to go for the win, because... he's got no more gold blocks left, he's already burnt it. If I just put myself up here beside this Gengar, or this Greninja, as long as he doesn't go gold, I win. And I want to take this a winning opportunity right now. And I hopefully will get the win out of this. So just to be able to cycle Gengar so many times, I think that's what 4 or 5 times I've been able to use him, and without a recycle plate, that right there is amazing. That's what I was trying to achieve when I was running Delphox back like a month or two ago. And if you haven't been with me for that long on the channel, I wasn't expecting that. Hopefully he gets his 70 or well, if I got my other half the wheel, if he got his other half the wheel, I just lost the game. But hey, at least I got to showcase. Well, I've got a chance. If I can attack and he rolls his 90 into miss again, then I haven't lost the game just yet. Of course, of course. And if that happens, there's just nothing else you can do. So, what else can I do? I could have taken my opportunity. If you're seriously playing with this deck, you've got to take those opportunities. Don't allow your opponents to rely on RNG, because if you rely on RNG, that happens. I could have easily taken this around multiple times, which I didn't, just because I wanted to showcase Mega Gengar and what I'm doing with this deck, but also or take a winning opportunity. I hope you guys have enjoyed that anyway. Definitely more videos on this deck to come. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know how many Mega Gengars I was able to get off, and we'll see you all very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed.